Siakam, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. Here he goes. Can't cash in from close range.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Schroeder with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Over in the corner, Brown. Here's Horford. Rebound, Atlanta.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing. They grab their own miss. And it's Capella missing. Brown outside. Pass to Smart. Back to Brown. Schroeder outside. And it's good. 2 points.
Energy. That's what Schroeder brings to your team, and you know the bench got fired up seeing that one.
We talk so much about Tatum's influence, Chris, at the offensive end. But he's become an impact defender as well.
Instincts, limp. You see he's got added muscle. I mean, Kevin, that's what the best players do at this position. Think about it. LeBron, Kawhi, KD. All lockdown defenders when they put their minds to it.
And so it's Boston with it, following the bucket by the Hawks. Smart against Bogdanovich. Horford, and the jump by Horford.
You know, Smart does a little bit of everything, including finding his wide-open teammates.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Here's Young. Off target at the rim. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Rebounded by Capella. And here's Atlanta. And stolen by Tatum. The kick out to Brown. It's tipped and stolen by Bogdanovich. Hunter, the pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Schroeder dishes to Horford.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Tatum. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Oh, he just brushed off the contact. I mean, the stronger Tatum gets, the more effective he becomes finishing inside open.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Goes up the baseline, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
Schroeder looking over the floor. To the inside. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Schroeder.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Collins. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 8 points for John Collins.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Collins against Tatum to the middle. Schroeder outside. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks leading 5 seconds, separating the shot and game clocks. Young, good.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Schroeder against Young. And that one's good. Schroeder. There's 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Young outside. Shoots. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And here's Schroeder, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. The three. Down low, here's Horford. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Capella. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford. He's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Now here's Schroeder. Cuts it 5 from 18. Count it. Schroeder's got 6.
Look at the little mid-range shot from Schroeder. Always finds a way to beat the defense.
There's the pass to Collins. Outside, Bogdanovich. Young outside. Pass to Capella. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks. Back to Collins. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Passes it to Young from outside the arc. Walks with the new shot clock. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
The anticipation of Capella has a firm understanding when to go for these putback jams.
Schroeder against Young. Schroeder passes to Tatum. A kick out to Brown. Just his first attempt. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Brown's got his first points in this one.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
Bogdanovich looking around. Over to the wing. Capella, the pass to Young. That shot off. And the Celtics going the other way now.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Schroeder kicks to Brown. Young with the steal. Back to Collins. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Capella. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
That one on Horford.
First team foul.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Back to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Smart passes to Tatum and stolen by Bogdanovich.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Schroeder against Young, and it's Schroeder missing. Collins dishes to Bogdanovich. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Smart. Schroeder with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Smart goes in. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Young for three. Drills it from outside. Young's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Hawks. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution.
Austin making some changes. Here's Pritchard. The dish to Cantor. To the right side. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Williams. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Williams looking around. Pass to Reddish. Inside, here's Chang. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now here's Williams. Takes it inside, and he makes that one. Williams has got the lead up to 11 now for Atlanta.
And such a nimble ball handler. Williams makes quick work of getting down the lane, and he'll drive all night long if they let him.
And so it's Atlanta. Hope. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't. And that's...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this team becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's foul. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Richardson, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the small forward.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay.
Herder, no good. Celtics trail by 9. Down low, out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Hey, Chris, if you were playing today, which coach would you most want to play for?
There's so many great coaches in this league. Kevin, I don't know. But I would hope they had the template of letting their guys get out and go. I want to play in a fast-paced system. I want to play for a coach that played this game before. I want to play for a coach that really had that great attitude in the locker room, one that fostered chemistry. So many great coaches. I'm sure it's a lot of that fit that criteria.
Stolen by Collins. Lobbed up there for Collins. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Good on the second free throw. The Hawks leading by 8. Young looking around. The pass to Collins. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Collins has got 10.
They needed that. They were getting a little tense after starting the half 0 for 3.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Horford, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in the game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trey's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Outside, Bogdanovich. Off target from outside.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Here's Pritchard. He dishes it to Cantor. Count that one.
Yeah, Cantor moves so well with his team. Fluid motion gets him free for the shot.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. He takes it in. Outside, Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Young, no good. Celtics trail by 6. Richardson kicks to Williams. It's good from long range. 5 points in the game.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Well, I mean, anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Lets it go from 14. Jump shot is good.
Well, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create fouls.
So they foul intentionally. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. To the paint, here's Cantor. Plays it up and banks it in.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. Keep the pressure.
So savvy inside for a player of his size and tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
Here's Pritchard. Passes it to Richardson. Here's Pritchard. Boston needs to get off a shot. Nobody near Williams. And again, Boston with the triple.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Williams passes to Herter. Count the basket. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Cam Reddish. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And finished off by Horford.
Love how Schroeder creates for his guys. I mean, running the play that gets another guy open.
Outside Williams. Out to the right wing. Reddish dishes to Gallinari. Outside Williams. Off on that one. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks ahead. Up. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Young, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Young against Schroeder. Back to Brown to tie it up. Atlanta with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Hunter. And that one goes long.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
A merciless dunk right there by Tatum. Reminding the defense, he's unstoppable when he wants to be.
Young outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Schroeder against Young. Brown wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game. It's Young on the wing. He's guarded by Schroeder. Young pass to Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
Now here's Schroeder with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Schroeder's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
And here's Collins from outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Schroeder against Young, and stolen by Hunter. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. The Hawks working the ball around. Collins in the post, working on Horford. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Pocket 6. To the middle, and stolen by Tatum. Here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
A gigantic bucket. Brown stepping into the spotlight when it matters most.
Young outside from past the arc. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Tatum, that's for 2, and good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
Pass to Bogdanovich to the inside. Here's Collins. Now that one is his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Now here's Schroeder. Brown kicks it over to Schroeder. Now the pass to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back.
In the clutch, Brown is someone you can rely on. I mean, he knows how to find his team. Points in the hurry.
Here's Young. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Now here's Tatum. It drops.
Oh, surprising leadership from a young player. Tatum remains focused in big moments.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Bogdanovich wide open. No good. That would have tied it. outside. Smart. Your passes to Tatum. And here's Schroeder. From deep three-point range. Misses.
And right there, Young may never have the...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it. And the starting lineups have concluded. So the NBA on 2K Sports. D-Agent.
Hey, Kevin.
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. D.A., thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3-ball, Kevin.
Levine wide open and good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And a nice, smooth stroke. When Levine feels that rhythm, he's a knockdown jump shooter.
Right wing. Deep. Collins. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Levine dishes to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. DeRozan finds Levine. The rebound by Young.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Ball against Young. The wide open look here for DeRozan. No good on the 3.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Young passes to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Here's DeRozan. After the basket by Bogdanovich. And finished off by DeRozan.
Man, guys, he's been a pro for a long time. DeRozan still with the hops to flush. And boy, does he get up quick.
DeMar DeRozan. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Young.
Well, he can guard multiple positions, and Lonzo Ball's versatility helping out on that possession.
Outside Williams. Back to Levine. To the middle. Hunter against DeRozan. He kicks it to Vucevic. That's good from 17 feet away.
Can't afford to let Vucevic get comfortable. He's content to take these shots whenever the D gives them up.
Young pass to Hunter. Young dishes to Hunter. Collins with it. Now defended by Levine. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Young. Vucevic with the ball.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
Passes the ball. Kicks to Williams. outside DeRozan from downtown, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
An all-NBA selection over his career. DeRozan is a savvy scorer, reads the passing angles, and looks for catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Now, here is Young. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Young from outside. Another miss by Young. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Bulls leading by 5. Ball finds Levine. Throws it down.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And so it's Chicago, bringing the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And the balance that Trae Young has. I mean, you can knock him offline, but hard to knock him off his focus.
Ball kicks to Levine. Outside Williams. Launches a 3. It's stolen by Capella. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Young. From deep. 6 to shoot. Here's Collins. Young with no one around. And it's good off the back rim and in. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first. And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Here's Ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside DeRozan. In the corner, it's Levine. And stolen by Hunter. And here we go. Excellent D there from Ball. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Most team like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Young. And he uses the glass on the way. Young's got 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now, here's Ball. No points in the game yet for him. Young with the steal. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo Ball.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Young
2 minutes
outside.
remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it'd be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
And here are the Bulls now. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 4 points this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
DeRozan surveying the D. Levine, and the jam by Levine.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Young pass to Collins. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
Ball kicks to Williams. Outside, Levine. Double team on Williams. It's stolen by Capella. Stolen by Levine. Vucevic dishes the ball. DeRozan passes the ball. Back to DeRozan. 36 seconds left in the first half. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Vucevic has got it all tied up now for Chicago.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Shots good from Young.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Ball, the pass to Levine. Back to Ball. The dish to Levine. Outside DeRozan. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Adding a 3-point shot later in his career, DeRozan looking good.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 1. Can he give us? And that does it for our half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. On the court for Atlanta, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Jang, and it's Williams at the point guard. White the pass to Green. Outside Bradley. Feeds it to White. Shot from 12. Oh, that's offensive interference.
That'll be goaltending.
The Hawks trailing. Now Williams. Pass to Jang. Gallinari dishes to Williams. Inside, here's Jang. And finished off by Jang.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
And Lou Williams always a threat off the bench. has had the right mindset for playing six-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season. That takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams.
Williams kicks to Reddish. And the pass to Gallinari. Second shot opportunity, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And the Bulls making a change here. Caruso's checked in, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Reddish. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. It's Young on the wing. Light covering. Zhang with a clean look. That 3 off the mark. The Bulls shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Atlanta ball.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Young finds Capella. Young outside. Into the lane. And good that time. Young's got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
DeRozan against Hunter. Oh, Vucevic in position. No good that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Back to Collins. Stolen by Ball. DeRozan with it. Guarded by Hunter. A finish, and Levine throws it down.
A master of the slam. Levine's got a couple dunk contest titles under his belt.
Outside Collins. It's Young on the wing. Back to Collins. Hawks passing it around. Young, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Levine. Here's Williams. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. Young pass to Collins. He kicks to Bogdanovic. Passes it to Hunter. It's Young on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. It's good. Capella's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
Outside Levine. From deep 3-point range. Atlanta with the rebound.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
That's his second.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams kicks to Gallinari. Zhang dishes to Gallinari. Williams passes to Gallinari. Back to Williams. Lets it go from deep. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Green taking his time here. It's all tied in Chicago. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Here's Chicago. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, Derek Jones is out there with Johnson. Then there's Bradley. Then it's White. And it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot. White, bounce pass. Fires the 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Here's Young. The feed to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Hits it from three-point range. And the Hawks lead by 3.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Collins against Williams. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Makes it off the glass.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. This is to Bogdanovich. Young against Ball. Young's shot is good.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Bulls trail by 3. Ball dishes to Levine. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Buries the long-range jumper.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Young outside. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And it's 6 points for Clint Capella.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Young against Ball. Levine feeling it out a bit. And Capella sends it back.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Collins passes it to Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. Guarded by Levine. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Outside, Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Capella sends it back. DeRozan passes to Williams. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Back to Collins. Young outside. Driving in. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Ball, the pass to Levine. And here is Williams. Back to Levine. Inside. Here's Vucevic. Rebound by the Hawks.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
For Chicago, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
How about the heart DeRozan plays with? In the clutch, he's fully committed to getting his team whatever they need.
Young with the ball. Williams picks him up. Young dishes to Capella. Capella draws the double. Bogdanovich against Levine. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Collins. Young outside. Beyond the arc. And there's Collins on the assist by Young.
3.
And the Hawks lead by 7.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
Outside, Levine. From the arc. Not going to go that time. And so the Hawks take the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Now Schroeder. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum passes to Brown. No good on the 3. Ball with it. Pass to Levine. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
What a fantastic finish by Zach LaVine. Contact, yeah, I can finish through that.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
Now here's Schroeder. With the drive, and the shot goes down.
This is Schroeder at his best, putting that blinding speed to great advantage.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
Now here's Levine. Pass to Vucevic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
And so Vucevic nails both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Outside, Brown. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Outside Levine. Takes it inside. And Levine throws it down.
Boy, defensively, you want to take LaVine out of his rhythm. That means no open lanes to the rack.
Schroeder passes to Horford. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Now here's Ball. Pass to DeRozan. Now here's Levine. DeRozan outside. Up top, Vucevic. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And it's DeRozan missing. Boston's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. It's Smart on the wing. Hounded by Ball. And it's Smart missing.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And it's DeRozan missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Hey, it's what every youth coach says. Follow your shot. This is why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Vucevic, the pass to Levine. Pure from three-point range. Levine's got 7 points.
Boy, the form is beautiful from distance for Zach LaVine. The elbow position, the follow-through, the snap of the wrist, it's all there.
Now here's Schroeder. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Brown passes to Horford. Shoots over Vucevic. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, it's so important for the big man to sell that shot fake. Al Horford, you admire his patience in these situations.
2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
DeRozan passes to... Oh, wow!
Incredible!
And that's a case where DeMar DeRozan's teammates benefiting from him being a willing distributor. This is a very team-first guy.
Now here's Brown. Horford finds Tatum. Back to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Schroeder against Ball. Comes up empty down low. He got it up. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Celtics. They lead by 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the center position. That's the Boston 5. Ball against Schroeder. That one drops for him. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
BA, I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played.
To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's DeRozan. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Outside Schroeder. From deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Well, Grant, he hails from Germany. Dennis Schroeder, one of the fastest guys in the league. He is a blur when he's on his game.
And also, let's not forget, he played 3 years professionally in his native Germany before coming to the association, and he has never looked back.
Here's Horford, and Horford powers it home.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
DeRozan, left side. The 3 is up. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. DeRozan's got 10 points in the quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Outside Schroeder. Outside Tatum. Over Williams. That one doesn't drop. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Well, because of his athleticism, Zach Levine is capable of the spectacular. Nice finish.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. So Chicago ends up going with a new group.
First team foul. Bulls substitution.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Schroeder. Down low. Here's Bradley. On the wing, Jones. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Tatum.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Got a line change here for Boston. And the Bulls also making a change. Caruso's checked in. Boston trailing. 1:27 left in the second. Pass to Canner. Five to shoot. Richardson, the pass to Canner.
Well, you have to admire Cantor's awareness of the shot clock. That thing was dwindling quickly.
Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Now here's White. He's closely guarded. The shot off that time, and it's Boston the other way. Here's Pritchard. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Pass to Caruso. Here's Bradley. He's guarded by Canner. Back to Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. The Bulls with another miss. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Hernan Gomez inside. Bradley on him. Inside. 1 second left. Tie game in Boston. And we'll...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. In the first period, their biggest... And...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. Williams from long range. Outside Richardson. Here's Pritchard. Shoots over Levine. Pritchard, no good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
That one goes in. Vucevic has got 6 points.
Well, such a polished scorer. Vucevic doesn't mind absorbing hits. He will power through it.
Here's Pritchard, hounded by Ball. To the wing on the left. And Williams over to help. Canner, the pass to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. And Canner with the slam.
Well, once Cantor establishes position on the interior, forget about it.
Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And here's Ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Canner. And here's Hernan Gomez. Here's Pritchard, hounded by Ball. Canner's shot is good. He's got 6.
Well, the touch that Enes Kanter presents is really terrific. Unbelievable scoring inside.
Now Ball. Pass to Levine. Back to Ball. Here's Levine. DeRozan outside. Left side Levine. Up and over Richardson. That one a little long. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. To the middle. Here's Cantor. And Cantor with the slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Pass to Levine. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Can't hit from in close.
2 minutes.
Now here's Richardson. And here's Cantor from the arc. DeRozan with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Count it.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Pritchard, hounded by Ball. Clock at 6. Hernan Gomez inside, working on Vucevic.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Ball passes to DeRozan. To the inside. Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution.
Outside, Brown. White with the steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's Jones. Nice D from Brown.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And there's and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 8 in the third. White against Schroeder. White on the wing. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Green for 3. The rebound, Celtics. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Smart. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's White. The layup off target. It's tipped. Here's Johnson. Missed it. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Celtics out in front. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. White with it. Pass to Caruso. Now Johnson inside. Here's Bradley. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And they have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Now here's Brown. He's covered closely. Up top, Horford. White with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Caruso. Rebounded by the Celtics. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Schroeder. Smart right side. Out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Chicago trailing here. Pass to Williams. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. DeRozan outside. Here's Levine. Shot clock at 5. Brown with the steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Smart finds Schroeder. Kicks it out to Smart. Ball against Brown. Left side Tatum from deep. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And the Celtics lead by 5.
This shooting stroke of Jason Tatum is elite, so it matters not if he's creating his own off the dribble or, in this case, just rising and firing off the catch.
Pass to Levine. Now here's DeRozan, defended by Brown. Here's Levine for 3. Just 4 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Well, to me, that's the wingspan of Jaylen Brown bothering shooters. This guy gets right in their space and throws them off balance.
Pass to Tatum. Outside Schroeder. Lots of room. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last. Levine against Smart. The 3 is up. DeRozan finds Levine. Here's Williams. Shot clock at 6.
Remaining in the game.
And the dunk by Levine.
This guy is big time, unafraid in the moments that matter most. Levine, big time.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Smart. Outside Tatum. Back to Smart. From 9 feet out. It's kept alive. And it's blocked by Vucevic. And they'll get another chance. And Horford powers it home. Minute 32 left in the final quarter. Ball with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Outside for Levine. Lets the 3 fly. It's not going to go for him. And Boston going the other way now. Here's Smart. Plenty of space. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Now that's about amazing quickness. How about Marcus Smart's ability to beat everybody up the floor with that burst?
Ball passes to Vucevic. Shoots over Horford. Got it.
Vucevic so confident in himself, and his teammates come along with him.
Boston's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Ball against Schroeder. To the middle. Here's Tatum. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Levine passes to Ball. Outside Levine. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Schroeder against DeRozan. Pass to Brown. Outside Schroeder. Tatum. Kick out to Brown. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Schroeder outside. Rebound by the Bulls. And so it's Boston with the W. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center. And for the Celtics, down in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Now, here's Collins. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Collins against Tatum. Here's Capella. Rebound, Boston. Left side, Smart. Back to Schroeder. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Smart does a little bit of everything, including finding his wide open teammates.
Young looking it over. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. And there's the drive. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge. And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space drying up quickly. And he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
Smart off on the layup.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Tatum finds Brown. 14 feet away. The shot will not fall. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And you can see the comfortable level Bogdanovich has. I mean, close to the rim, he knows he has the touch.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Back to Schroeder. The Celtics working the ball around now. And it's Brown missing.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now? I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Here's Collins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A mid-first round draft pick. Collins continues to make the teams that passed on him regret that decision.
And so Collins nails both of them.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Schroeder against Young. Shoots from 12. Here's Brown. Outside, Smart. Young with the steal. Here's Collins. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Schroeder looking around. As to Tatum. And stolen by Bogdanovich. To the inside. And it's Hunter with the jam.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Now here's Schroeder.
2 minutes remaining.
Passes it to Tatum.
2 minutes.
He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in the system.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Young passes to Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. And Collins is right there.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Brown. This one for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. We've got 1:23 left in the first. To the paint. And Tatum pulls it down.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. Off target with his 3. Here's Atlanta. They're on a 10-2 run here. From about 19 feet. Young outside. Rebound by the Celtics. Smart on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Smart against Bogdanovich. And here's Tatum for three. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 5.
Tatum is the obvious option for catch and shoot. He's such an efficient.
Young against Schroeder. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The Hawks again can't hit.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Smart on the wing. Back to Brown. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Schroeder finds Brown. And that one is good.
And Brown is a reliable threat from mid-range. I mean, effortlessly rising up for the nice-looking J.
Here's Capella, and that one released in time, but no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And here's Brown outside. A shot that time, not on target. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Young passes to Collins. Down low. Great D that time from Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. Tatum against Collins.
You love the versatility of Horford as a defender. He can guard a number of positions and still contest shots.
Schroeder against Young. Back to Tatum. Rebound by the Hawks.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? You still take them on.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Hunter. Here's Young. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston trailing. Smart on the wing. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
Now here's Horford. After the miss from John Collins. Tatum, Schroeder, right side, wide open. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Hunter. Collins kicks to Young. And stolen by Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Now here's Smart after Clint Capella's miss. Shot clock at 5. They now take the lead. Brown's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Celtics. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Bogdanovich wide open. That's in coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Remember, he didn't join the NBA until he was 25. Bogdanovich has such a strong reputation as a long-range shooter.
Tatum on the wing. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the field. Here's Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by Horford.
That's what you want your guards to do. Schroeder working into an open team.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Williams scanning the floor. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum, that's for 2. Brown, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Brown's got the lead up to 2 now for Boston.
So Brown's coach once told him, you have to want the rebound. He certainly stepped up his efforts on the glass over the years.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. The pass to Pritchard. Up top, Canner. He dishes it to Richardson. Back to Canner. Nobody near Williams. Offensive rebound, Celtics. And Cantor able to finish. And now a 4-point Celtic lead.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Williams gets the bucket.
And just a fluid offensive talent with really a knack for getting to his spots. Williams so hard to keep up with him.
Now here's Richardson. Out to the right wing. Cantor's shot is off. Herder passes to Jang. Finished off the break. Jang's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run now.
Tie game in Boston. And don't go away. We'll be back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good action during the period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys.
Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Richardson, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Dishes to Gallinari. Lays it up off the glass. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
To the lineup for the Hawks.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. A 2-point game. Young outside. Tries it from 9. The putback. It's good on the putback.
A workhorse on the glass. Capella ready to pounce on misses as soon as the shot goes up.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Pritchard.
First team
still
foul.
getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside Williams. Ball's knocked loose. Taken away by Williams. Pass to Reddish. Gallinari outside. Pass to Herder. Over Richardson. Off the left rim and out. Celtics trail by 4. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Williams. Gallinari left side. Zhang with a clean look. The offensive rebound.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Richard, no good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Herter. To the inside. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
The assist.
Zhang's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. Richardson outside. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. The Hawks leading by 8. Gallinari passes to Williams. Back to Gallinari. Hawks passing it around. Williams can't get it to go.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Knocked away. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. The pass to Reddish. Now Zhang. An easy 2 points on the layup. Zhang's got 4 this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
And now the first timeout call here for Boston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks. A trend that they'd like to reverse.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Tatum's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You can't let Tatum fire away from him. He's capable of really hurting you from distance.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. The train. Collins against Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Collins wide open. He fires. Gets a hand on it. Young on the follow. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Their passes to Smart. Outside Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And finish off by Collins.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Schroeder finds Tatum. Back to Schroeder. Tatum down low. Working on Collins. And Capella sends it back.
You got to be careful when Capella is patrolling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker. He uses his length well.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. Collins dishes to Young. And he comes up with the deuce.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Outside Tatum on deep. Smart wide open. He fires. No good on the triple.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
And after what was just a horrendous shooting performance in that first half, they're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
Back to Schroeder. It's Brown on the wing. That shot missing, and Atlanta will go the other way with it. Capella kicks to Collins. Hands it from downtown.
Oh, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Schroeder passes to Smart. Bogdanovich against Horford. Inside, Smart, and you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's it. And the coach's challenge being used up here. Not a lot of time left. You've got one to use. Might as well do it.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Young from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now here comes Collins in the break. Young from outside. Another miss by Young. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 10. Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young pass to Collins. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 12.
And how about Young being active and getting after it on the glass? This type of play demonstrates leadership.
Pass to Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists now in the game. Young pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Well, good with the triple. Well, for the Celtics, this one not looking good. Brown finds Schroeder. Poke loose.
Well, that's just a lucky break from deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Hawks.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for John Collins.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
Schroeder passes to Horford. It's stolen by Capella. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And the call will be against Al Horford. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Now Young. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a quick glance outside the arena here, and a look at the starters for the Bulls. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for Atlanta, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Levine. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Barely beating the clock. One thing you can say about Zach LaVine, he likes these moments.
Pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. And a deep 3 from Young. From beyond the arc and then some.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Ball. And here's Levine. Defended by Bogdanovich. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Up in his playmaking skills. When Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
To the paint. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And here are the Bulls now, following the score by Atlanta. They grab their own miss. Pass to DeRozan. Williams on the wing. Ball outside. Second chance shot. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Ball's gotten his second bucket of the game.
What strong fundamentals from Lonzo. Not about to waste. They look that good. It's become pretty clear that if a team's looking to run a fast-paced offense, Lonzo Ball is the perfect choice at the point.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Williams against Collins. Back to Levine. Lets it fly. Collins with the rebound. It does seem like Lonzo's game is suited to an up-tempo attack, Smitty.
I totally agree, B.A. It gets him into his comfort zone. And when he's in a groove, making plays, scoring on his own, he's a very dangerous offensive player.
Here's DeRozan. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Levine draws the double. Ball finds Williams. Kicks it to DeRozan. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Hits a three-pointer.
This is not DeRozan's natural range, but through hard work, he's making more and more of these.
Up top, Young. Pounded by Ball.
2 minutes.
Back to Bogdanovich. The kick to Hunter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Down low. Vucevic with a steal. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage.
What hustle from him on defense. Great steal.
John Collins, a powerful dunker, especially when he gains momentum heading toward the rim.
Here's Ball. Levine with room to shoot. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And stolen by Williams. To the inside. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
A nice shot by Young.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level. And that's where he's a complete threat.
Now here's Levine. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Young against Ball. Bogdanovich on the wing. Kicks it out to Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Collins has got 7.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Bogdanovich against Levine. Ball outside. Puts up a 3. Hunter with the rebound. Outside Young. Back to Hunter. From deep three-point range. The first quarter all wrapped up. And it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Bulls. They lead by... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the Hawks 5. Ball with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Ball passes to DeRozan. Ball outside. Hey, rejected by Capella.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Here's Young, plenty of space. That one rolls around and rims out.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Williams misses. The Hawks trailing. Here's Hunter. Pass to Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
You got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Pass to Vucevic. All sorts of time. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Vucevic has got 6.
The sure stroke of Vucevic when he added that three-point shot in his 6th season. He has loads of trust in his jumper.
Young with it. Guarded now by Williams. Outside Bogdanovich. Five to shoot. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Ball finds DeRozan. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Driving inside, and the dunk by DeRozan.
Wow, you knew that DeRozan has that in him. Didn't think he'd pull it off in a game, though.
One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
And Young gets it to go.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Ball with it, and it's Young picking him up. Levine passes to Vucevic. DeRozan against Hunter. Hey, expanding his range. And it's DeRozan missing. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Young, the pass to Collins. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Levine. Fires the three. Doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Left side Hunter. Kicks it out to Collins. Inside, Young. Banked it in off the glass. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Ball passes to DeRozan. 41 seconds left in the first half. Here's Vucevic. Capella with a rebound.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Collins outside. Off target with the three.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
To the middle. Here's Capella. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to DeRozan. Now here's Vucevic. DeRozan passes to Levine. Knocks down the long J. Levine's got 9.
Woo! Zach barely gave the defense a chance there. He quickly gets the shot in the air.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They ended the period holding... And that...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the three, the small forward. All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an All-Star scoring 20 points a game. But you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, B.A., you have to always embrace being a great teammate, no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Williams with it. Outside Gallinari. Sends it home from three-point land. Gallinari's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. White, the pass to Green. Back to White. Driving in. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Reddish. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Gallinari finds Williams. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And he jams it home with authority.
His playmaking is improving. It's encouraging to watch Kobe White dice up the pick-and-roll defense.
Pass to Herter. Down low. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Now here's Green. Herter defending. Johnson. And no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. White against Williams. To the inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Chang's got 6 here in the quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Smitty, you think of all the 6th Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, BA. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots. With the second unit, he's made a career doing what he does best.
Back to Gallinari. Fires from the wing and off the front iron, and in it goes. Now it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
I just love the ball.
Outside White. Outside Green. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Throws it. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Vucevic, the pass to Ball. Down low. And Levine with the basket on the assist by Ball. Levine's got 11.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
Inside, here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
DeRozan outside. Pass to Johnson. Here's Vucevic. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Hey, rejected by Capella. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Now Young. He's got 9. Pass to Bogdanovic. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 5th assist in this one.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Ball. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Pass to Ball. There's the 3. 6 on the shot clock. DeRozan into the lane. Capella with the defensive effort. Hunter against Vucevic. Capella, the pass to Collins. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Young. Throws it up high. Capella can't get it to go.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Back to Young. To the middle. And it's going to be a 3-second call. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Chicago trailing here. Ball passes to Vucevic. Back to Ball. DeRozan right side. Johnson inside. Collins there. The shot by Johnson, no good. Hunter passes to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Ball finds DeRozan. Outside for Levine. Up top, Vucevic. To the inside. Here's Johnson. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And here's Young. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Only one turnover in the first half. He's been sloppy with the ball since.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball and take our time and play D, this game is ours.
Allie, thank you. Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Terrific dribble move by Zach LaVine, blessed with the ability to create space to get off his shot.
Young inside, pounded by Ball. He can't get it to go, and Chicago will go the other way with it. Inside, Vucevic uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 2-point Atlanta lead.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around. Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Levine with it. Picked up by Collins. Levine passes to Ball. Now Johnson. Tipped. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Bogdanovich finds Capella. That one's wide left. The Bulls have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. A leaner. And here's Johnson. Outside for Levine. Six to shoot to the paint. And Ball with the basket on the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 4th assist in this one. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Young, here we go. Pass to Collins from downtown. Drills it from deep. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
Up top Ball, guarded by Young. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Young.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
An unselfish young guard. Lonzo Ball takes pride, in my opinion, of success of others. Probably why his teammates love playing with him.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Here's Young. Hunter passes to Capella. Down low. And it's Chicago with a board.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
Shot by Levine, no good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Young. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. To the middle. Outside Bogdanovich. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Fires it. They get it again.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. So this one belongs to the Hawks. Boy, a hard-fought game. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
opening lineup for Boston. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Schroeder against DeRozan. No good on the shot. And the Bulls going the other way now. Driving the lane. And DeRozan throws it down.
Well, doing what he does best. DeMar DeRozan hits the afterburner on the drive. Catches the defense flat-footed.
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Smart against Williams. Just 5 to shoot. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Here's the Celtics with the ball. Now Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. It's stolen by DeRozan. Left side, Ball. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. There's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
I'll tell you, a number of ways to score off the pick and roll, and Levine makes it look easy.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Williams against Tatum. Smart kicks to Tatum. Smart against Levine. Smart passes to Horford. Lobs it up for Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Glides into that move. Suspends in the air. Levine. Nice.
Now here's Schroeder. Can they get it? And it's Chicago with the rebound. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And there's Levine on the assist by Vucevic. Levine's got 6.
They're going to have a nice little run here.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Brown outside. And it's Ball in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Passes it to Levine. Now Vucevic. Outside DeRozan. And the pass to Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Tatum down low. He's guarded by Williams. Schroeder kicks to Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Pass to DeRozan. 1:07 left to play in the first. Pass to Williams. Over Tatum. And again, Chicago. No good. Brown the pass to Smart. Back to Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Oh, how about Jaylen Brown showing us his touchdown low? Skilled at getting high percentage shots in the paint.
Ball with it now, guarded by Schroeder, and the jam by Levine.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Schroeder outside. Tatum deciding where to go with it. The feed to Horford. Rebounded by Vucevic. DeRozan passes to Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Well, this is where DeMar DeRozan proves he is the real deal. Not only a skilled scorer, skilled at finding his teammates as well.
Here's Schroeder. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Bulls. He notched 8. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. On the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center position. The Bulls leading by 7. Outside, ball. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Celtics working the ball around now and finished off by Horford.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
And we talk about Smart as a leader. This guy's not afraid to get up in a teammate's shirt if that's what it calls for.
There's no doubt this guy is so passionate and so vocal. And what you love more than anything is the willingness to take head-on tough issues. Some guys will shy away, not Mr. Marcus Smart.
DeRozan against Schroeder. Right side Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Horford. Outside, Smart. Down low. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Horford.
He does not get sped up because the shot clock is dwindling. Al Horford keeps his poise.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Here's Levine. Back to Vucevic. And he banks in the lane. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
Smart kicks it over to Schroeder. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Tatum, no good.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Stolen by Smart. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Celtics trail by 9. Schroeder outside. He kicks it to Tatum. Taken away by Williams.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the that was worth the price of admission.
This guy does not mess around. DeMar DeRozan, spectacular. My goodness gracious, sir.
2 minutes.
Schroeder dishes to Horford. Schroeder passes to Horford. Knocked loose. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Inside, here's Vucevic. At the elbow, Williams. Outside, DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan to the paint. And the jam by Levine.
No surprise, Zach LaVine goes for the slam. Opens a window at the cup, and he takes advantage.
Schroeder against Ball. Back to Schroeder. Shoots the three. Boston again missing. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Passes to Levine. Feeds it to Ball. Williams trying to break free. Ball no good. Celtics trail by 13. And here's Schroeder. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Schroeder against Levine. Kicks it to DeRozan. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Pritchard. 2 on the clock. And he sinks the layup. Pritchard's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again on a lot of their possessions this first half.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He had 10 points, 2 rebounds. And that's...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, we've got White. Johnson is out there with Bradley. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Caruso in at the 2 guard.
And where would these guys be without all the easy points off these turnovers?
Here's Pritchard. Over in the corner, Williams. To the middle. Here's Cantor. And the layup's good off the glass. Cantor's got his first basket.
The efficiency of Enes Kanter is impressive. This guy's massive on the blocks and knows how to score.
Drafted late, 26th overall in 2020. Pritchard hit the ground running and really has never looked back.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from those guys that get 4 years of college playing for a very sound coach. Peyton was physically ready. His strength is a key part of his game. Listen, the skill set, the dedication, the basketball IQ, it's all baked in by the time he arrives at the league level.
Shot clock at 3. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One of the best attributes of Enes Kanter is his physicality. This guy does a tremendous job getting himself to the free throw line.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Outside, White. Down low, here's Bradley. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Pritchard. White covering. Richardson left side.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
That's his first personal foul.
Chicago leading by 15. White with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Bradley dishes to Jones. Back to Bradley. It's deflected.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
Here's Pritchard. Back to Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. White inside. Can't connect from short range. Celtics trail by 15. Richardson outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And there's the pass to Caruso. Misses the 3. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pritchard passes to Richardson. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Wow, gosh, you love to see Josh Richardson on the attack, up high and finishing strong.
White the pass to Caruso. Back to White. Jones kicks to White. Williams with the defensive effort. Celtics trail by 13. Pass to Pritchard. Richardson trying to break loose. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Well, show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
40 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Caruso. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
To the paint. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Johnson outside. No problem knocking that one down. Johnson's got his second basket of the night. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard. And so it's Chicago, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. On in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5 roaming the paint. Ball dishes to Williams. Out to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Levine against Smart. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Now Schroeder. Pass to Smart. He dishes it to Tatum. Back to Smart. Clock at 6. Outside Tatum. A 3-ball. That shot misses. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Let's remember, we're talking about a fundamentally sound player. Nikola Vucevic gifted at fooling defenders with that pump fake.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Outside Tatum. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Tatum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Bulls leading by 13. Outside, Ball. Passes it to DeRozan. Back to Ball. Outside Williams. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Basketball.
Boston on D. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Ball finds DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vucevic. And that one is off. Now Boston takes it the other way. Schroeder outside. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Bulls leading by 11. Outside, Ball. Outside, Levine. Dishes it to Williams. That one off the back iron and out. Celtics trail by 11. Now the pass to Smart. And the lead is down inside single digits.
The defense looking completely lost. Marcus Smart just toying with them in the paint.
Ball, the pass to Levine. For 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
1:22 left in the fourth. Outside, Levine. There's the triple. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Levine inside the 3-point line.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Chicago.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zach LaVine.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Horford, Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
Ball against Schroeder. Outside, Ball. Levine deciding where to go with it. It's up a 3. And Boston with the rebound. Smart dishes to Brown. Tatum, that's for two, and the miss. And so Chicago takes this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.